Ooh. Oh, that's weird. Did I not hear something? Give me a second. Okay. I didn't hear my, I'm going to do that again. Maybe I'm going deaf. Why I'm going deaf. Let me just, okay, I know what's going on. This one will be louder, and this will be the last one you see. Okay, no more of that. Oh, a later stream than I had wanted, but I had stuff going on today. I'm going to start with 2 Blitz games before I play any Rapid. Hello, Sparky. Spark XY. Here we go, 3-0. Streaming on Twitch and YouTube Mobile. I thought I was higher Blitz, but I guess I'm not. Ooh, boy, is it C4 here or knight C3? Can't remember. Okay, knight C3 now. This guy, okay, and then, ooh, I don't have knight D5. Okay. Do I have knight A4 here? I don't think so. Okay, let's castle. I'm playing this way too slowly. Okay, let's just get the queen out of this pin. The opening's super interesting. That's why I'm playing so slow here. Okay, I'll hit the queen, but these could run into trouble. I guess I have B3 as well. And okay, I gotta keep watching out for this. I'm really playing this slow. Okay, here he wants this. Bring the knight back. Bishop B2 coming. Let's do that. I don't know. I thought about bishop D3. And go bishop B2. Maybe knight E5. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. H3? Use bishop H5. Okay, can I do this? Very low on the clock. I could do, no, let's take here. I'm playing this so slow, but again, the opening was super interesting. C4, 0 protects that. Okay, let's just put some pressure on F7 here. Takes. Okay, maybe play on the C file. I have fork potential now. Threatening to win on F5 as well. Okay. Let's go here. I was thinking E4 as well, but okay, just make a move. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Opening was so interesting though. He's got a fork coming. So we'll go here. I had a oh no, I didn't have a check. Okay, let's take. Just go here. Because his bishop is annoying me. He's on that. Okay, just move the rook. I'm gonna flag, man. Opening was too interesting. And I'm slow. Okay, I can take that. F6. Queen F5. I have no time here. Yeah, he might have F6, E5. Okay, let's take. Let's attack this. Queen C. Okay. Okay. Do this here. 38 seconds. Pre-move. Okay, he can win a pawn. That's okay with me. It's okay with me. Okay, h5. 30 seconds. He can create a pass pawn here. c4. I could have taken on g6. And he takes this pawn. That's okay. Yeah, g6 is playable. Okay, no more because he wants to take here. Pre-move with the knight, threaten mate. Maybe king h1 now. King h1's dangerous. Okay, so just do that. I'm gonna flag rook g3. Check. I'm gonna flag rook h3 threat. Rook h3 threat. What did he do? Oh, damn it. He blundered his queen too. He was desperate maybe. Oh, what a crap game. It wasn't a crap game, but it was a crap ending. We have a fake account here, which we aren't going to block. Oh, damn. I had that one. F3. Oh yeah, I should never have allowed that. Fast. He's 2200 rapid and blitz. Rapid and bullet, rather. That last game was upsetting to lose. Going after my weaknesses. I mean, I don't want to play passive. Don't want to play passive. Hello, Ruben. Rockin' Ruben. And some pressure here, and then F5. Can I push? I don't know. Takes. He can move the queen somewhere. Might even be able to take. No. So he moves somewhere. And then I think I'm okay there. Take. There's no fork. Okay, what if he goes to C2? Then maybe here. Seems reasonable. I don't know what he he's doing here. Okay. This. You can get this pawn and active. I'm very low on the clock. A minute. So he'll have 2 pawns for the piece and active rooks. Oh, my time. I'm so slow. I'm so dang slow. I'm so dang slow. I'm so dang slow. Can I bring in this and then defend? Okay, let's go here. I'm so slow. I'm always slow. Take. Defend. You can. Yeah, you can do that. Take this way. 25 seconds. I'm just too slow. I'm just too slow. That's all there is to it. I'm just too dang slow. 20 seconds. I wish I would get outplayed instead of flagged, but I'm just too old. I can't play quickly. What does this knight do? I can take on, it's threatening to take on f2 maybe. Okay. Rook f. Go here. Okay, and then just move. 9 seconds. Check. Take. I could have taken the queen. It was a draw. Yeah, it was, but he played so bad. I want to get outplayed, not flagged. Outplay me. Outplay me. Don't just randomly spam moves. Probably some trap here. Bishop g5, maybe? I'm already 30 seconds down on the clock. Too dang slow, man. Too dang slow. Stopping b4 to protect this c5 part. That's a good move. He might just pile up on that. I can't play quick and well at the same time. I can do one or the other sometimes. Okay. Take this way. He's already on that. Let's just come straight back. What have I achieved there? Okay. He probably just wants to, yeah, do that because it's a weak pawn for him. And go here. Do I have this? He can take. And I guess that's kind of annoying. That's very annoying. Okay, let's just pin him. There's a little forking action, though, that he wants. These knights are hard to play against quickly. They're hard to play against quickly. Oh my god. Gonna be another time issue. Okay. It's not over. He gets a rook. Takes. Oh, he resigns. Okay. Oof. Yeah. These people, they don't try to play well. They just move quick. And then eventually they get stung like this. But they don't even try to play good moves. Sorry, I'm a bit cranky. It's just that I want to get beat on the board. I don't want to get I don't want people to just try to flag every game or successfully flag. I'm going to play one more blitz, and regardless of what happens, I'm going to then switch to rapid. If I win this, then I'll be finishing the green. This is a fake account, though. We're not playing fake accounts. Let me block. Waste of time. Okay. We'll go e4 this time. Need to play quickly. How does this go? I forget. What is this? Roy Lopez? I just forget it all. I think it's rook e1. I don't remember. I don't remember this. Is it? I think we go here. Hello, Saint Nicolay. Knight f6. I thought this is the main line, right? Is this the original Marshall? I think Knight f6 is the original Marshall. This is the OG Marshall. I think this is the OG. What did Capablanca do? No, this is the OG. This is the original Frank Marshall Capablanca one. Yeah, the original is objectively good for white, but it's still tricky. H3 or G3? G3, I think he can still... Can he still do it? Can he still... He can take here. So it might be H3? Can't remember. But G3, I think there was... yeah, he had Queen H4. Yeah, in a 3-minute game, I'm not gonna be able to remember all the theory. And Knight f6 is the original Marshall Capablanca game. I forget if it was 1918 or something. And Capablanca, I ran it with the engine. He basically played the top engine move, every single move for the entire game. And Marshall planned this out for like 10 years. I believe we take that, and then yeah, this is still very tricky. I think we're okay though, but it's very, very tricky. Very tricky. Bishop h3, yeah. And then is it here? Or is it queen f3? I think it's here. I really can't remember, and I don't have time. So this is a nice opening to play in blitz. Queen f4. I think I can go here, but then there's a check. So here, check, there's mate. Is this a move? He just takes. There's a thing here. So go check. There's a thing. I can't remember the theory on this. Yeah, I just can't remember. I just needed more time, so it's a really good blitz weapon, and plus I haven't played this opening in like 3 years. I think this is correct, but there's a move here that I have to be accurate on. Maybe I'm supposed to take check. Check, but then he gets a draw, I think. Because I think this is still correct here. Let's see. No, I did something wrong. H3 was right. It's queen f3 now. Yeah, it's just, this is the blitz thing. So again, people don't want to play great. They don't want to play properly. They just, but I couldn't remember. I don't have time to remember in a blitz game. King f2, yeah, I remember. Okay, king f2, we're still holding, but we're no better anymore. And I had to go to f1. I thought possibly that, but again, I only have 90 seconds. Yeah, so there's some subtlety here because there's some subtlety. I think the king can more easily flee, something like that. But here, yeah, this is the original. This is the original Capablanca game, and then I think this, except I don't think Marshall. I don't think Marshall took on f2. I think he went bishop h2. Yeah, this is another line that's also tricky. You don't want to go here, obviously, because of the fork. So you go king f1, and then I forget what Marshall did. He might have taken on f2. I think this was the original Marshall game. And Capablanca navigated it perfectly. So here, yeah, you go queen f3. That's what I needed to play. Okay, I lied, and I am going to play another one. Blitz game. Frezizo. Oh, actually, before I do, let's just see who's watching. We have 1 on Twitch and 14 on YouTube. Welcome, people. Okay, so my old man memory failed me that time. Trying to remember a very sharp line in an opening I haven't played in about 2 or 3 years is difficult. So let's just play quickly. Adverb. And there's f4 coming. Do I want to speed that up? Let's go rook b8 and maybe bishop d7. We'll run the b pawn. So a6 and then b5. So this is pinned now, so I can do stuff where this knight could normally go. That's not a bad move. I might just keep the tension here. He played this very well. He might bring in this bishop. Do I want to go f5? Let's try f5. It stops him from playing f5. And I could let's plant a knight here. It seems reasonable, no? So he could take with the bishop. What did he do? King h2. Okay, I could close this down. Let's go here, repopulate the earth. So this knight can come back, so I could take and then bring the other knight in. I think that's a reasonable plan, especially in blitz. So he stops it. He stops it. How dare he stop my plan? Okay, running out of ideas. Okay, I'm gonna push. I do have more space, so maybe I can get a4 in at some point. Okay, let's go a5 and let him take. Oh, my time. Position is too interesting. Take in, then a4 is my plan. Attack this one. I can defend it. Maybe here. Okay, I don't know. Let's just do something. Okay, this could open up. This needs. I don't like this move, but I want to play here. Okay, I can't do it because he had discoveries, and I'm already behind on the clock. Okay, let's go here. Threatening rook a8. Now he doubles up somewhere. Rook a2. Rook a2. Yeah. Okay, we do this. He's going to double up. Can I go here? 46 seconds. This is interesting. Because then I could push here in some cases. 46 seconds. Yeah, it took. Okay, let's just blockade that. The position's too interesting. The position's too interesting. I can't play interesting positions quickly. I can't play interesting positions quickly. Not sure. Come on, pawns. Come on, pawns. We can't stop them all. 30 seconds. Oh, shit. How did I miss that? Maybe I should have rook a5 was better. 24 seconds. Yeah. I just didn't have time, eh? It was such an interesting game, though. Such an interesting game. Damn it. I suck so bad. Okay, I'm gonna play rapid where I can think. He was dead. I'm just a slow thinker, man. Oh boy. Okay. Bounce back to e4. Sucks to be me. We can get another Marshall. Yeah, okay, so we're going to this one. Okay, rook e1. D3, right? This is right. Right. Did I miss something here? Okay. No, this is right. Now, I always get this move wrong. I think it's G3. It's G3 here. Give me a break because I haven't played these lines in a long time. I used to know them pretty well. This is still theory. I better finish this coffee before it's too late. Just because I'm losing. I'm 2-0 against this dude. So there's a million different lines that can be played here for black. They're all pretty tricky. The main line is d4. Yeah, that's a move. Every move's a move. So I think I'm going rook h4. And I'm not going to overthink it. Just going to play it. And then I think it's queen f5 here. And I think we give up this pawn. I think it's knight d2. There's a billion variations here. I know that bishop c2 seems natural, but I think it's knight d2. I forget why. Might be because of, I forget why. I think you can play bishop d2, but my memory says knight d2. That's what my memory says. Knight d2. Because if he takes, then I go bishop c2, right? But I can't actually take, but this is what my memory says. But bishop c2 does look good. But I'm going to go on memory. I don't know. Going on memory over logic. Yeah, queen d. Actually, queen d3. There might be rook d4. That might be okay. So now, yeah, I think I've looked at these lines long time ago. Are we chasing this? Might even sack the exchange here. Oh, it's more than sacking the exchange, but oh no, I could take here though. It's interesting. Or is it rook h6? I remember weird stuff, and this is such a sideline. Rook h6, king g7. I actually remember something like this, honestly. Something crazy. And then like knight e4. And then if takes, I can take here. And it's a crazy line. I kind of remember rook h6 being a thing. But I don't think I'm going to risk it here. But I'm just saying for the record, I think that's a move. And yeah, this is coming in. Unless I might be mistaking this for another line. So rook d4. And then if he attacks it, I can't remember. Because he's hitting f2 here. But I think this is still good for white. Rook h5 is interesting as well. Giving up the exchange again. Rook h6, knight g4. Can I afford to take? I'm getting mated there though. Check, right? That's mate. So boom, boom. Do I have F3? No, F3. He's on my rook. I can't play that. Clearly. Maybe I went wrong somewhere. Do I give back the exchange this way? Or give the exchange this way? Do I go G4? He can just take it. Boom, boom. Don't remember. But I thought I looked at this before. I really do. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is this. I'm going to go here. I'm so curious to look at this after. I've studied this years ago. I'm trying to remember it all. 10 on YouTube. Yeah, so if he take on D6. We're up a pawn and we're giving the exchange, so we would be down a point in material. Yeah, so we're going to take here. So let's say he goes here. I have bishop F4. Might even be able to take on F7. Oh, you remember this line too, Saint? There's a million lines in the Marshall, and this is one of the obscure ones. And I'm not 100% just sure this is right, but I definitely remember something like this. Something like this. Just because I'm losing. What am I going to do? Do I take on F7? Probably not. Queen F3. I don't know what's going on here. Should this bishop come out? Here? Knight H5. Bishop E3. He always has discoveries, but not great ones. Because we're just not going to pop two. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go Queen F3. But I don't like it though. He gets Bishop G4 and for free. I don't care about this. Can I get this pawn? I'm going to flag. Could push here. Again, he has discoveries. Okay. D4, bishop going back to C2. I don't know. I'm so curious to look this up. I don't care about the loss. I need to restore my memory. I need to restore my memory. Trades don't necessarily help me, but I don't think they kill me either. Okay. So he's up a point in material, but the biggest issue is he's way up on the clock. Way up on the clock. I'm going to do it this way. I don't know. Rook d8, one would presume. Bishop f5, he can hit the bishop. I could go back to c5 here. Yeah, so let's go to c5. Seems reasonable. He goes in here. So he's going to put a rook here. Let's hit the knight. Oh, shit. I'm such an idiot. What an idiot. I deserve nothing in life. I deserve nothing in life. Oh, my God. Okay, is it too late now? I mean, I lost the tempo. Oh, I can't wait to look this up after. Can't wait to look this up. Here. There's a check. I can't wait to look this up. Okay, a minute 50. I'm going to flag. I'm going to flag. Okay, I shall take, and I can win a pawn here. Okay, should I take the pawn? I'll take the pawn. I'm wasting all my time. He gets this now. I have rook c1. I'm about to get mated though. There's a fork. Okay, bring in the knight somewhere. Check is winning d5. You'd have to go here. Check. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Okay. Okay, just do this. It's a move. Just make an illegal move. And somehow, when did I give back the... I thought I was up material. I'm not even up material. Oh my God. I thought I was up something, like a pawn. Oh well. 2 marshals in a row. And I just... That's the problem with adding a new opening to your repertoire. It's so hard to keep track of everything. To remember everything. I don't think I'm ever going to add in a third opening. 2 maximum. That's already so much to remember. Okay. So what did he do there? He's got to check here. I've got no moves. Okay, is this something? Okay, that seems like a decent move, eh? Here? That's also a good move. I can try for this. Look at the time difference. Okay. Those pawns are scary. Those pawns are very, very scary. I think I might still be losing here. I might still be losing here. I am losing. Well, I'm losing at least minimum on the clock. Minimum on the clock, I'm losing. Knight moves somewhere. Here. Rook F. Or sorry, Rook D7. 40 seconds. Here, H4. He's on my bishop. Well, just come back. Okay, check. Hit the knight. 37 seconds. Gonna flag. Knight has to move. Knight moves. I have a check. So check. It's not mate. Let's go here. Like there's almost a mating net here. But it's the wrong configuration. Check. Check. Okay. His knight is under attack, so he shouldn't forget about that. I guess his knight is actually trapped. I didn't even think about that. Okay. His pawns are still dangerous. Still gonna go here. Check. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's game. We're going to get flagged. This should be a draw. Should be a draw. But I'll get flagged. Another one of those. This is a draw. Check wins. Try for a stalemate. Normally I would resign, but I have like it's worth playing a couple moves. Okay, let's go straight to that. I keep losing every game today. Chess sucks, man. Chess sucks. Every game it comes down to the clock. So I'm trying to remember here. This is a sideline. But seriously, like the quality is just crap, eh? The quality is crap. Okay, yeah, I spent so long in this. Oh no, I thought I spent longer. So 92 is the best move. So 17 moves I've remembered, even though I haven't played this in a long time. The old man can remember a few things. 17 viewers right now. And see, I was right. Rook h6, see? I told you, this is second best. Okay, so I was worried about knight g4. And then knight e4? Oh, see, I told you this might have been the move. Move 18. I told you. Okay, so the point is what? Knight takes... So we give up the exchange this way. If the queen moves anywhere but g6... I don't know. Well, he can't defend... I guess g5's hanging. Because he can never protect it. If he comes here, I can just take immediately. And so he's got to play queen g6. If he does something random, then... Sorry, the queen's under attack. Yeah, so I mean, the queen has to move somewhere. So queen g6 is best. And then... Yeah, I don't think I've ever looked at it, this line, this deep, this random line. But apparently computer wants to take on c8 and then d4. And it's pretty equal, but white has the tiniest edge. We're down the exchange. We have a pawn for the exchange. You could argue that white's king is a little stronger, but it's pretty equal. C5 is suggested. And you have an equal game, more or less. Tiny, 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 tiny edge for white. So it was rook h6. And if king g7, then multiple moves. We have knight e4, or we could take an f6. I think these just transpose. Whoops. If he takes with a king, knight e4, and we're winning. And if a weird move like bishop e7, yeah, we just keep developing. I'm curious, if I look at the database, what do most people play here as white? Most people actually do play rook h6. Wow. And then a lot of people play rook d4, which is playable. And then, yeah, third most is knight e4. Yes, and then after, what does black normally play here? So the majority play knight g4, which is the best move. And then second most common, 34% of players play king g7. So people know their theory pretty deep here. And then, 98% of white players play knight e4, which isn't too hard to find because black is attacking f2. And then almost everybody takes the knight, which is the best move. People know their theory here. Wow. Takes, and then this is interesting. So most people play queen h3 and white is winning. So this is where black players forget their theory. Move 20 on this sideline. Second most is queen g6, which is the best move. So they're kind of split here. And white goes wrong most of the time. A quarter of the time they take on they go knight e4, which is actually not bad. That's a fine move, but best is to take on c8. Most people take with the a rook, and then you have a whole new game. So people know their theory here, like 22 moves deep, most people. Well, no, some people it was split. But so it really was rook h6. The problem is there's a billion lines here. A billion. Like there's knight g4. And then, yeah, a billion lines. Now, I just wanted to look, because I spent a long time in this knight d2. Yeah, there's bishop c2, which looked good. And you can play it. But I don't think this tells the story. I still think knight d2 is objectively better. Last time I looked at it. Queen g6, and then knight d2, bishop g4. But this might be a little easier for white to play, possibly. I don't know. The knight d2 is sharper. Yeah, and if he takes here, I thought we had rook d4. Yeah, rook d4 just wins. Okay, and then it looks like I missed a couple wins here, but I had 40 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I thought there was probably a win. So it wants to go bishop g6. And I'm threatening a discovery. And if he walks out of the discovery, then check. And then bishop f5. That's the best way to have done it. And then here it wants me to go up the board. Yeah, I mean, I had 20 seconds. And then this was equal, obviously, but I had no time. Okay, going to play another one. I've lost every game. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Feels bad to be bad. Okay, we've got the Dutch. I don't know if I want this. No, we're going to go super classical. Super classical, fragilocious, expialidocious. Okay, I'm kind of regretting putting it on e7. But it is the classical way to play. But white's getting the better end of the deal here. a5 to stop b4. And then I think I'm just going to go e5 right away here. e5. The Dutch is kind of about black playing e5, white playing e4. If he trades, I'd be surprised. Yeah. So I could attack c4. He's just going to go b3. I could hem in the bishop. I could develop. Let's go knight c6. I don't think... Maybe he takes on c6. I guess bishop... Okay, he's got knight c3. I can shut this down, though. I could even shut it down now. Yeah, do I go e4 or bishop e6? I think I'm going to go bishop e6. And then e4, if he lets me. Yeah, so now e4. Okay, e4. Is knight b4 a move? I think so. This is a bird-esque. Okay, knight b4, rook d1. I can put a knight here. Okay, so takes, he goes rook d1, right? Or he takes first and then rook d1. Yeah, so knight b4, rook d1. I have knight d3. Or can I just move the queen then? Queen c7? I can't go queen c7. Can't go here either. Okay, so maybe here first. It's going to take my bishop, though. Yeah, the problem is my queen can't move because of this fork. It's a problem. Boom, rook d1. c6, you can... No, he still has good discoveries. Rook d1. Oh, how do I deal with that? There's not a great way to do so. Like, this bishop has to move. So wasteful. It's so wasteful. And then I'm going to go queen c8. That's extremely wasteful, man. Oh, it's so wasteful. So rook d1, queen c8. Ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. So annoying. Please don't suggest moves, the Feng. And no, I don't want to take the knight because he had rook d1. I just said it. No, brother. People love giving advice. Unsolicited advice. Okay. We're in trouble here. Mycroft. Looks like I'm losing every game for the rest of my life. Might have to go bishop takes d5 here, but I'd really rather not. Is this a move? Knight b takes c7. And then here. I don't think so. I mean, I might be able to play bishop b6. Please don't suggest moves. That's your second warning. Thank you. Especially bad moves. You're suggesting the worst moves in the world. My opponent isn't 300. Yeah, I mean, this knight is strong. I might go bishop b6 here. Or I could go bishop d4 and then knight b4. Yeah, I mean, and read this right up here. What does this say up here? Okay, so takes, knight b4. I might go for this. I'm doing that. CD knight b4. Way down on the clock. How did he defend that? Knight c3. Knight c3. I might have knight d3. Yeah, knight d3, a3. Oh my god. I have to go here now. I might have... No, knight d3 can sack the exchange. Okay. a3. a3, I might still have knight d3. I don't know how good a knight is there, though. He's got bishop here. Or he could sack the exchange. Is this any good? Probably decent. Yeah, so knight d3 takes. It's going to get ugly. I'm going to play it, though. I'm going to play it. I don't think knight e6 is terrible. But I just gotta pick something and play it. I think he's going to sack the exchange here. This is a unusual. It's just one guy. Not sure what you mean. Okay. This guy's good, don't you think? Oh, provisional rating. Okay, let's go back. I don't know where he goes. Or maybe queen a2. Now that's maybe. Because if he goes to b3, probably I go a4. Yeah, so he goes there. So I have a check, which does nothing. Yeah, I don't have anything. This guy is very strong. Too strong. Suspiciously strong. Let's just move the king out. But I have no play. I have... Like, what am I doing? I have nothing to live for here. Where's my play? I've got no moves. Can I take in that? No. He always has something. Check. I gotta... okay, I don't know. I'm just going to make a move. I have 2 minutes, and I mean, I gotta attack this way. I'm just going to open up lines and pray something works, because I'm very religious. He's playing very well, though. I wish he wouldn't. Could take and then maybe knight e4. The nice thing is his queen is on a2. That's the nice thing. I don't want him taking here. I could attack this. Not easy to defend, or I guess it is easy for him to defend. Yeah, the problem he's going to take here. So check, boom, boom. At least I get this square. You know, I get e4 for my knight. But my pawns are Swiss cheese. The only thing nice, and his queen can move. He can just take on f6 and queen f2. Something like that. He just trades everything. Yeah. here. Here, queen f2, I'm dead. A lot of moves, and I'm dead. Okay, let's attack. Let's attack the pawn. 2 minutes on the clock. Do I play with viewers? No, I play with members sometimes. Attack here, just defends. Goes here, here. I don't know. It's a move, so let's just make it. It's a legal move. We make the legal move. But we are dead. This is not a good position. He should take that knight, 100%. He should take the knight and then like rook c7. Okay, I can take here now. Oh no, there's rook h4. All right, rook h4. Okay, let's bring this back. There's still rook h4. Could go here. Don't really want to trade rooks though. Maybe I should have just been king g7. Mycroft, this guy, yeah. I wish he had more games played. He's got 600 games. 2-year-old account. Not many games played, but it's not terrible. 600 is not too bad. 600 is not too bad. 18 viewers on YouTube right now, 3 on Twitch. Thank you for watching my little stream and listen to me complaining. Unfortunately, the complaining is usual on my stream. I'm a cranky, old, bitter, old man. A minute on the clock. Once he just, you know, if he ever decides to, whoops, I literally regret that. Okay. I was not going to beat this guy anyway, so I was too low on the clock. I've lost every game. I literally lost every game today. It sucks. It's not fun. I'm whining, but it's not fun to lose every game. Not fun. Not a good time. Okay, so I just blundered at the end there. I did miss a win. So there were 2 points here that I should look at. It was really just my time management though. F4, wow, F4 is winning. I would never consider F4. F4 and then Queen H3 just to open up the queen. Makes total sense. Okay, missed F4 and then here. So 94 first was winning. Has to be 94 first if he takes the pawn. Queen H5 again. And if he doesn't take, well, then I can take the pawn here. Okay, I missed the 2 crucial points. And then here I just blundered in time pressure. Okay, frustrating. Losing every game. I've literally lost every game. It's not fun. Not fun. Give me 1 win. 1 win out of 20 and I'll be happy. No, I won't be happy. I should win half my games to be happy. Or content. Damn it. The swings. Okay, my opponent's not playing Misty. Charlie, how many games? I'm not sure. It might be like 4 games. But that's a lot to lose. It sucks. It sucks to lose. Don't know what this person's doing. Now they're blinking. They had to set up the engine. Took a while. No, I'm so I'm so nasty. I'm so toxic. I'll try to. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. F4 right away. Is this the Amsterdam? I think this is the Amsterdam. And I forget what we do here. E5 takes knight F5. Yeah, I forget what we do here. My old man memory. But I believe this is the Amsterdam. Now the fact that my opponent is thinking here leads me to believe this is a mistake. I'll pre-move the recapture. You might even just go knight F5 to begin with. Yeah, I was thinking E6 as well. I was basically, yeah, E6 and okay. So now knight F5. I don't think knight. Well, he needs to move it, right? Okay. Do I take the queen? Probably. So we trade and then knight C6, or do I pin? He has a nice Helani, so trades generally are good. So I'm actually just going to go bishop G4. Yeah, knight BD7. Is this a thing? Okay. Castles now. And then I think I will castle queenside. Oh, do I lose a pawn there? A little bit to calculate. Castles, takes. Yeah, I lose a pawn. Uh-oh. Castles. Sorry. Castles, bishop F6. He's blinking again. Knight C6. Okay. Okay, this is getting tricky. So castles. Takes. No, you can't do that, right? Okay, I think I can castle here. I don't know if this is a move. Finished my coffee. Now onto the diluted artificial juice. If kingside castles. Well, first of all, I'm just curious about, let me look at knight d5. Knight d5 is annoying. Could I take, and if takes, I have check, king d2. I don't have anything after that. Yeah, this is annoying, knight d5. Knight d5, but he's not actually threatening anything. h6. Wow. I could pin. Pin's good. Oh, this knight can play. Ooh, interesting move. He wants to go here. I think I can just take on e2. Okay, I'm going to go this. I think I can just take on e2. But then you take here, it's still kind of funky. Funky position. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, Smooth. I don't play chess. I don't play chess. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, kind of a cranky day for me today. Oh God, I should show you a screenshot of my browser. I'll do that after the game. Somebody remind me. Okay. Could come back and then hit this pawn. It is a weak pawn. Well, you can take here though. I think I have to take the knight. I don't have to because I could take it with the G pawn. Comes back here. Boom, boom. Takes. I could take it with the G pawn. Potentially. Yeah, otherwise I'm taking. Now you could take with the F pawn. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. Ooh, there's a lot of tricky things here, like takes, and takes. Doesn't quite work. There's a lot of near tactics. Check. Even h6 is interesting. Hello, Abanoob. Is there anything interesting in my browser? There is something interesting. So h6. Yeah, if takes. I like that, honestly. Knight g5. You can take here to the fork here. Oh, it's complicated though. Bing, bang, bing, bang, bing, bang. Check, I'm winning the rook. The bishop f1. Then there's taking here. It'll be chaos. That's if that one line happens. If he takes here first. Yeah, then that's probably not good. I don't know. Yeah, probably. I don't think h6 works. I'm burning a lot of time here. I don't want to allow. Whoops. I don't want to allow that. I don't want to allow it. Here. Take with the G pawn. I don't want him to fix the pawns. That's not fun. h6 takes. Oh, fuck. Here, g4, hit this. I might do this. Bishop h5, g5, bishop here. Takes. Okay, I'm doing this. At the end of it, he doesn't have knight f7. but I can take on c3. I burned like 3 minutes on that. Oh boy. I just had blinking again. He's been blinking all game. Misty. Misty the blinker. Misty the blinker. Bishop d3. Okay. Yeah, that's a good move. This is under attack. I'm not going to beat a blinker. I'm not going to beat no blinker. Okay, can you just castle now? Defending e5, and then maybe knight c5. Could see what he has planned here. Or maybe now I take on c3. Because that's going to get annoying. I'm going to take it now, then knight c3, finally hitting this. How does he defend it? Don't know what he's doing there. So, oh, I can't take, eh? Or can I? Do the fork here. Ha ha ha. I could also just take it this way, which would be a lot simpler. But this honestly looks pretty good. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, they're both the same. I'm going to do it this way, though. Is it the same? It takes here, check. It's not the same. I'm going to play this, though. I have to just play a move. I'm down to 2 minutes. So he takes on f6. I could take the knight or the bishop. Here there's a fork. Yeah, there's lots of tactics. I have a fork, right? So let's just take the knight and fork. I think it works. I'm not 100% sure it works. I mean, the whole game was pretty tactical. And it's still tactical. And we take this way. It's still tricky. It's a tricky game. The whole game's tricky. Okay, I'm on the bishop, though. So he does have to deal with that. Yeah, I would check. That should be game. Check and come back. Oh, check here. That is, yeah, that's, well, this was actually a mistake. But I will just do it to simplify. But that was definitely a mistake on my end. I just dropped a piece. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm going to go after the C pawns. I got too excited there, dropped a piece. But it did simplify. Okay, yeah, he can push, but I'm just going to go after the C pawns. And we do it this way. Give me a C pawn. Might even have a mate. That's mate. That's checkmate. He stops checkmate. Let's just stop him from coming here. It's threatening mate again. So he can go rook B. Rook B4. He's okay. I can grab a pawn here. Do that. It's not mate. But now it's mate. Mate in 2 here. Okay. That was a sharp game, though. The whole game. Like, there were a lot of combinations. Let's see who's in the stream. We have 18 on YouTube. We have 1 on Twitch. So finally won a game after, like, I lost like 20 games in a row. Yeah, so this is, I'm pretty sure this is the Amsterdam, unless it's Amsterdam is on move. No, I think this is the Amsterdam. Yeah, I played E5. I can't remember if e5 is because it might be like queen b6, but bishop e3. I think it's e5 or e6. I think it's e5. But then there's like again, like even knight f5 I wasn't sure about, or like knight f3. I don't think this is right. If e5 is correct, I don't think white takes. I think it's like knight f5 or knight f3 here. Or knight of, oh yeah, because I could be wrong. I don't know. Also, in the Amsterdam, is there a bishop? No, there's not. Yeah, so I had to be really careful here. I can't imagine king e1 being good. Yeah, so I won a pawn and then had this other tactic. But even if he didn't walk into the fork, like right here, I just won a pawn. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Boop. And I'm going to update CPT through the power of television. I can never time that. So this is a position from yesterday. I was running, I think it was yesterday. Then I'm just going to update here, and then I'll load up the Amsterdam, what I think is the Amsterdam, or unless I want to run this deeper. No, I'll just run it there. So the Amsterdam, it is the Amsterdam. See right here. So it is e5. My notes say b5 is bad here due to e5. When white gets too much open play, black is too far behind in development. So yeah, so e5 is best. Now, if knight b3, bishop e7, or knight c6, black can kind of play anything here. I don't know why I have bishop e7 as my main reply there. But yeah, black can play anything here. Knight f5. So yeah, I wasn't sure about knight f5. We don't know. I guess you can take it. You can play anything here, but it doesn't mean it's simple. One interesting thing is bishop e7 allows bishop or knight takes g7 here. So I don't know what black would do about this knight. I guess we're taking the knight, and then the knight defends e5. Is that the point? Like if I go back to the beginning of the game, which isn't working because it's glitchy. Okay, so here, for example. So if knight f5, and then, so knight c6 is what I have. But yeah, black can play anything here. Keep hitting the wrong window. I was just wondering what black's next move is. Like, let's say, what's a normal move? Bishop e2. Yeah, and if here, well, now it's knight e4. So okay, let's say queen d3. Yeah, so I think white is, or black is going to take. So it's not simple. The moves are not simple here. But yeah, we take, and then we can go bishop e7. But the reason, yeah, we can't go bishop e7 right away. I mean, sorry, we can't take right away and then go bishop e7. No, I guess you could. You can actually do that as well. So yeah, maybe it doesn't really matter. Let me go back to the. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, you can play anything here, I guess. And if f takes, which is what my opponent did, we'll look at that last. If knight f3, yeah, this is the main line. So I was right. That's the main line. Then knight bd7, but black had a few different moves that black can play. Yeah, so it's the Amsterdam is a little tricky. You have to think. Yeah, knight c6 allows f takes, and then the queens go off, and black gives up queening rights. Bishop e7 drops the d5 pawn because it's attacked twice. So knight bd7 defends e5. If white pushes, then eventually black's going to try for d5, I think. And then if fe, which is what my opponent did, it actually, well, taking is not the top move. That's surprising, hey? To equalizing, I guess. But it's not bad. The difference, the delta between the choices is minimal, like 10, 20 center bonds. So it kind of depends if you want, an end game or not. Interesting. Do I want to run any of those lines deeper? I think I kind of want to run this one deeper because I'm an idiot. So let me do that, and then I'll play another game. Sorry, I know this bores people, but opening theory is very interesting to me. Okay, so I have that running. It's going to take 2 or 3 hours to finish. I lost a lot of viewers doing that analysis. I lost a lot. So we have down to 13 viewers. But the graph went well. I played pretty accurately. Okay. I'm going to play another one. But the Amsterdam is certainly playable. It's very rare, and it can be a bit tricky. Okay. This guy doesn't have many games played. RD of 45, though, it's good. Let's bird it up. He aborted. Because he saw the bird. People can't handle it. It's overpowered. And I can't say I don't blame him. Let's continue with the bird. Are we going to get another bird aboard? No, we're not. Okay. A lot of people do this Caro-Kann setup against the bird. Now, I play h3 a lot, but bishop b2 is equally good. Do I want to ask him a question? He can take and then queen h4. So let's go b3. I don't know what that does. He just wants it, I guess, off. Okay. H3 now because he has no queen h4. H3, if bishop h5, g4, bishop g6. Do I want to go into that type of thing? Naive. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm too scared. It might be best though, honestly. I'm going to castle. Maybe I should have went 95. Now he's got 97. I could still do it. I wonder if 95 was better last move. $13 on YouTube. How annoying is it, viewers, that I play an opening that you don't play? Because I know for me, if I watch a YouTuber, I don't really watch live streams, but if I watch like a YouTube channel and they play an opening that I never play, I have very little interest in the game, usually. And so I know a lot of people play e4, but the fact that I started playing f4, is that annoying or disappointing? Okay, so if I go h3, bishop f5, I might have knight h4, bishop h7. It doesn't lead to much. What else could I do there? I don't think h3 really does too much for me. I could go knight e5, bishop f4. I don't know. I think I'm just going to play this. He has knight d7 after, or maybe even right now. Knight d7 right now, possibly. What am I going to do about this bishop? d3 can't be played. So this bishop is actually quite annoying. I could go for a stonewall setup, but doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So this bishop here is actually really quite annoying. Can I just win a pawn here? Queen h4 at the end. I think I can take. That wins a piece, no? He just moves, doesn't think. I usually get flagged, but I think I'm winning a piece this time. Hello, Mutt. Well, if you subscribe on, well, I don't know if I should be saying that to my Twitch viewers, but if you, okay, he resigns. Yeah, so he just moves too quick. Okay, that's a 12 move bird win. We like those. Free win with the bird. Let's take a look at that with the engine. Maybe I played 95 earlier. Otherwise, I think I played it pretty well. Yeah, perfect game, or close to. That's the bird for you. But let's rewind a little bit. So, yeah, so bishop c5, bishop b2. Yeah, I could have played 95 earlier, and then if knight d7, I'm attacking the bishop. So if you go with bishop f5, then g4 is nice. It requires a bunch of calculation, but this is a nice aggressive move. So it more or less forces this trade. Otherwise, g4 is very enjoyable. And this should be a pleasant position. Oh, there's knight d7, then what? Yeah, computer says we can do anything. But yeah, so I could have maybe played 95 earlier, but castling was not bad. Apparently c4 is good here. So bishop f5 now. Oh yeah, okay, so now there's a little nuance, because now after bishop f5, we don't have g4 anymore. So if h3, bishop f5. Oh, bishop d3 is interesting. Also, the way to kick this knight out, I think, is knight c3, knight a4. Like knight c3, let's say knight d7, and then knight a4. That's how you can kick it out. One way to kick it out. Okay. But the main thing that stood out to me was I could have played, right here, I could have played knight e4, I think here, or knight e5 earlier, and then I have g4 the follow-up. And here I took, this was actually an inaccuracy. So somehow, I guess black's going to castle queenside. And, oh no, wait, queen e7. No, this is still fine for us. Yeah, the eval doesn't know what it's doing. Oh, queen e7 first. So d. Oh, there's a bunch of weird intermezzos, or no, not intermezzos, but yeah, computer doesn't want to take on g4. So any other move, and then black is apparently slightly better here. He's going to castle, and so instead of taking on g4, which is a little surprising that it's not the best move, it wants to take with the bishop. And what is the difference here? What the hell's the difference? Well, I guess we keep, we keep the knight. There's so much to calculate here, though. Yeah, if he takes here, we take on G. Okay, I don't know. I'll look at that more on my own, but that's not simple. To find the bishop G4 being the best move. Yeah. And then this, yeah, he just played too quickly. Queen G7 just wins a piece. Okay. Yeah. So again, the main thing I took away from that was in some lines, you can, like here, instead of castling, you can go knight e5, and then g4 is a nice way to play. Because black has to be very careful. Okay, I'm going to play another one. No, I'm going to show the screenshot. You guys were supposed to remind me. Now, you won't be able to see it very well. Okay, you guys can't see it. I can't zoom out. How do I zoom out? On my browser. Okay, here. That's what my Chrome browser is right now. Each one of those is a different Lichess tab. Because what I do is after I play a game, I keep it open. I don't close it until I've analyzed the opening to death. And that's how much I have in the queue. Because it takes me hours on average. On average, it probably takes me like 2 hours to do an opening. And so that's how far behind my backlog. Actually, it goes beyond that. But that's what I wanted to show. Whoops, crap. Okay, so I'm going to play another one. Here we go. Blockov. Let's do another bird. Because bird wins are funny. Okay, B3. He's playing well. Okay. Oh God. Is it G4 here? Rook G1? No, I don't think it's Rook G1. Might be G4. Or Knight C3. It could be anything. I don't think it's Knight C3. Is it Knight C3? No, G4. I think it's G4. G4, Knight G4. And there's Rook G1, H5, H3. I'm gonna do it. I can't remember if this is right. I think this is right. And you get crazy. Okay, he doesn't take it. Is it Rook G1 now? Is it G5? G5, and then I think we go here. I think it's G5, Knight H5. Okay, he's moving quickly. Knight C3 or D3? D3, there's Knight D6. And then he can go to F5. So maybe Knight C3, he can still do this, but at least I'm developing. So I'm going to go Knight D3 so that I don't just help reroute the knight to F5. Again, this does allow that, but I actually think it's D takes. Or at least there's a line where you do that. I think it's actually D takes. We'll see if I remember correctly. I know it's very anti-positional. And we either go C4 right away or I castle queenside. I know it looks like I'm playing terribly, and maybe I am. So if Queen E2, and if D5, I can just take it. I'm going to go here and then castle. I can always play C4. H4? Or should I take? Oh, it opens up the G file, but then this happens. So let's go H4. I'll be curious to see if my memory is right on these really crazy lines. Crazy lines. Can he take here? I might have dropped a pawn. But I have I can just castle queenside and I have an attack. I have compensation for the pawn. He doesn't take it. Okay, I might just castle here, and I'm threatening to take on d5. He could also... No, you can't do that. Let's just castle. Makes sense, right? Lichess is going to restart in 1 minute. Got the message. I mean, white has a huge attack now. Maybe last move I should have went queen h2. Okay, so queen h2 takes check. Boom. Check. Boom, boom. I don't know if that's enough. Bing, bang, boom, bang, check. Here. Here. It looks very good, but we do give up a knight for that. Good night, Irene. This is Irene. Maybe I don't want to go knight h4. I want to go queen h2. Probably just had bishop f5 anyways there. That's not fun. I really wanted to play queen h2, but I don't think I can give up the knight. I don't think there's enough. Oh no, I'm out of liquid. Okay, so he stops queen d5. Is this a move? Is this a move? Look at the time difference. I've spent almost half my time here. Okay, I gave up my good bishop. I am threatening here again. Yeah, I did a lot of brave moves this game. I took this way. I played g4. Is knight g6 a move? No, nearly it is. I don't think I have an attack, really. I mean, I could maybe try to double up and provoke h6 or something. Maybe that's my best shot. I will take on d5 if he lets me. I mean, well, I guess he doesn't have much of a choice, right? He can't defend it. So I guess he's working out a solution. Yeah. Okay. So the DC paid off. I will take. Have to be a little careful of tricks. And let's take here. There's a check. And this is still a tricky. We still have to be very careful here. There's also queen c8 in some cases. It's a double attack on h3. Check, king b1. Okay, he gives that up. Okay, he's got this now. I can take here, though. And he can trade. Yeah, okay. So he's going to put a rook here after. You might go bishop c5, takes, and then rook e1. But I think I can defend it, like knight g2, knight f5. This will be so interesting to analyze. Ooh, I think I'm going to bring the king up so I don't get buried. And if he trades, then I can just do something. Yeah, so rook a d8. I think I'm just going c3. Okay, c3. I may have g4. Did I have that last move? No. Maybe. But how do I get at it? How do I get at that? Can I? Okay, I think I have to take and then move the king, right? Here. Oh, he's getting a lot of play there. Do I sack the exchange? Takes. King E here. C4, he's getting a lot of play. I don't really have too much. I think I have to do it. Yeah. King E2, rook here, and then C4. He's getting play here. He's getting play. C4. Can I gambit that pawn? Ding. Dong. My knight has no business being on F4. F5, I mean. It's dominated. Yeah, I think he has compensation here. I think this might be equal. Maybe we just have this now. Yeah, I don't think... This is pretty equal. Knight G2. This also defends, but the G6 here doesn't work. Check doesn't work. I have check here though. But then it's dominated. I'm coming back. Yeah, let's come back here and then rook H1. A4. I don't know. This is anybody's game. Knight E1. Rook here. Can I go King D2? King D2, bishop here. A3. Then he's got a double check. This is really complicated. Boom, boom. Boom. Bishop B4. Might have knight C2 as well. Knight C2. Check. Here, check. Okay, I'm gonna brave it. I don't know. If I miscalculated any of that, I lose. So it's dangerous. It's dangerous. But I'm gonna go knight C2. Like King D2. Okay, he doesn't go for it. Okay. He believed me. So I have knight C2. I think. This is so precarious. So precarious. Rook A6. B4. I can go here. Rook defends. Still not out of trouble, and I have no time. Rook A6 now. Rook a6. King d2. Check here. Okay, whatever. Or bring the rook back. No, let's come in here. A minute 30 check. You go here first. This is strong. That's very strong. That's very, 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 very strong. Yeah, I'm in bad shape. He needs to go bishop b4. Like, that's clearly the best move. Nothing comes close to bishop b4. Nothing. Nothing comes close to bishop b4. And I'm in time trouble. Bishop b4 and then rook a2. However, it's still... Okay, now we go here. He should have went bishop b4. That would have given me a real headache. Now my rook can finally get active. He definitely should have went bishop b4. So, something like this. Oh, this is weak, I just realized. Okay, here. So that the king can defend e3. You know, he moves somewhere. I want to go king d4. Yeah, so I can attack the bishop. So let's do that. A minute on the clock. Tense my body is. Bishop e7, king comes in. Oh, this hangs. Oh boy. Is it worth a trade? Is that worth a trade? Or should I just go here? He attacks. I'm going to let him have it. I don't know if it was worth going here first. 49 seconds. I have no time. Rook can finally play. Go here. I can block as a knight. I'm going to flag. Rook finally. Or should I? No, push the pawns. This can be attacked. Activate the rook. Activate the rook. Rook b1. Oh, my mouth is parched. Literally had a single drop there. Rook b1. 37 seconds. I'm going to flag. Oh, man. Even if I had 25 seconds more, then I might have a chance. But this is not enough time for me. Okay, yeah. At 21 seconds, I can't do it. How did I go from 1800? Easy. I went from 2200 to 2000. I can teach you how to do this in 10 easy steps. Okay, yeah, there's a clock issue there. That was a precarious game. But at least, yeah, so the opening was interesting. I went through a lot of liberties. Yeah, knight takes g4. I think we go rook g1. And if h5, we have h3. So I think I play this right. And then, yeah, I think I played this correctly too, because d3, the knight goes to f5, and we haven't achieved too much there. It's also, it might have been bishop d3, actually. It might have been bishop d3 first and then knight c3, or knight c3 first. So, and then I took this way just because I remember looking at this before. Yeah, for one thing, we can play c4. Thanks for the follow, Arch Linux Nerd. How do you go from 2000 to 2200? You turn back the clock you go back in time 3 years. That's how you do it. I just remember this being a move. I don't remember the exact reasons why. Having the access to the D file could benefit us as well. And yeah, white should be preferred here. And we're up a pawn. King d2 I like because we're probably fine after king b1. We have c4 and stuff, but why keep the king on the back rank? And yeah, then we had this. Yeah, so I wonder if I could have done something better here. Probably not. Maybe this ultimately was a problem. Because this really slowed me the hell down. And that's where all my clock time went. Because I think black has enough compensation for the pawn here. Had he not, like had he kept, I don't know, maybe I don't know. And then I thought this was crazy. I thought for sure bishop b4 has to be the best move. Has to be. I'm surprised he didn't do it. And now white should be winning. So let's look at that with the engine. But to answer your question, really, like, honestly, I mean, everybody's different. Going from 1800 to 2000, everybody has different weaknesses and strengths, and you need to just focus on what's your weaknesses. So for me, it varied over time. For a long time, my calculation was really weak. It was my weakest point. And it was probably around the time, well, it wasn't when I was 1800. To be honest, I wasn't in 1800 very long. I kind of jumped to 2000 quite quickly, to be honest. Like I even 1900, I didn't stay at 1900 too. I kind of just went straight to 2000. That's not if you guys watch my earliest videos on my channel is very old. It's like 8 years old. You can see from my very first video. I think like my very first video, I was probably like 1850 or maybe more than that, 1875 or something. Yeah, and I really just went to 2000 pretty quickly, which is a kind of scary because I haven't improved too much beyond that in like the past 7 years. ICC has a new interface. I'm going to, I mean, if I hear more buzz about it, maybe I'll take a look, but I'm going to remain skeptical. I mean, if it took them until 2026 to get a new interface, it's, I mean, you know what I mean? Like I don't give them very much credibility. If it took them that long to improve their interface, how long is it going to take for them to fix any other issues? Yeah, that's the funny thing. My over the board rating has climbed. I'm at an all-time high on FIDE and CFC. So my over the board rating has climbed, but my online plateaued. My previous tournament, and I'm gonna talk about this till I die, but I finished first on Team BC, and I drew a national master from the US. But online, I seem to suck. Okay, so let's take a look at this from the beginning. So I did make a mistake. So first of all, was Rook G1 best? No, I mean, sorry, was G4 best? No, this is actually a mistake here. I thought I could play it. So, there's Bishop H4, I think. There's Bishop H4, and even just E5. It's also because of Bishop. It's just about Bishop H4 mainly. I forgot about that. Yeah, generally when the E6 pawn is played, you have to be careful. Not just about G4, but just about H4 in general. Like H3, G4. You just have to be careful about that. So I must have been, maybe, was it here? No, now we're okay because the knight covers it. So now I could go G4 and then Rook G1. So that's a difference with the bishop here, because we're only defending H4 once. Definitely deflation, you say. Is there, or are we just coping? Yeah, so that's a little, or not a little, it's an important difference. But he believed me. And I think there's another line where you can do this too. I think it's without C5. Like this, knight F6, and then bishop E7. But no, not G4 for the same reasons. Sorry, I forgot about E3. So let's just give him another move. And here we can't do it to the again of bishop H4. So maybe it's more when the bishop goes to D6. Can we do it now? Well, sorry, I meant to play E3 earlier. And then castles, do we have G4 now? We do, but I think in this case, Rook G1 is better. Yeah, so I think we go Rook G1 here. And then you go G4. But yeah, I think that's one of the characteristics. If you play G4, you got to be careful, not allowed bishop H4, which is what I did this game. So G4 was inaccurate. So bishop, yeah, maybe bishop D3. I also think knight C3 might have been a move, or C4. Oh no, it's bishop B5. I think that's actually the best move here, which I forgot. Okay, but this is still useful because this will help me remember the dangers of playing G4 here. Okay. Yeah, so I was wondering, yeah, so bishop D3 is good. Rook G1, everything is about equal. Oh, it didn't okay. The two moves I thought I remembered were both wrong. It wants to take with the bishop. But there is a line where you take with the D pawn. But it's not this line. But it's not the worst move. It's just not the best. And this was all fine and dandy. Whoops, engine is hanging. Yeah, now we're much better. Yeah, because he opens up, he lets us open up the H file. And then I made a mistake here with bishop takes. Too many trades. So earlier I was thinking queen H2. Like here, I was trying to. Oh, it is the best move. But it looked a little iffy. Oh my God, bishop C4. Wow, and then so bishop E here, and then we have F5. Okay, I'm not doing any of that. But queen H5 is something interesting because the king cannot run to E8 and if G6. Yeah, I saw this, but then once he goes to the D file, I don't know. This looked needlessly risky because I did sack a piece. I don't know. I'm not very adventurous. So I played a lot more conservative. To be fair, this is the second best move, and it's still completely winning. It's the safer way to play. I don't like to gamble when I play chess. I did enough gambling in my 20s with poker. So I guess if we're patient, it's stronger. King B1 or Queen G2. I'm not. Yeah, that takes a lot of patience. A lot of patience. I really need a drink here. It's hot here too. 28 degrees in my room. So King D2 is the best move. Okay, by 40 center pawns. Okay, this was a mistake. C3, hey? So, yeah, because a bishop C5 or apparently taking is equal? Wow, really? That's hard to believe. I mean, we don't have access to C1, but... check. Okay, just check and then... check, and he's coming in. I'm surprised this is equal. Well, it's not equal. White is slightly better. I don't know. This feels more like plus over like plus 1.3 or something. So I'm surprised about the eval here. Sorry, where was I? But yeah, so the eval surprise. I understand bishop c5, but rook takes. I'm surprised about the eval. So instead, it's recommending. Ooh, knight f5 is very nice. Knight f5, and then if g6. Oh, knight f5 is a really nice move. I really like knight f5. Hard move to consider, though. There was also g6. I don't like that so much. Yeah, this one is a little risky. I don't like g6. I like knight f5. King c3 was the other good move here. King c3, check, just a repeat. So king c3 doesn't do anything. Yeah, so there was knight f5. And now this is just equal. But I got low on the clock. And yeah, so bishop b4 is what I thought he should play. And he's equal. But he let me get active with the king. And then I'm winning, but I had 50 seconds. And then I... Did I blunder here? So this... Oh, it's just a blunder because he can repeat, I think. Yeah. So it was not a blunder. Okay. Guys, I think I'm going to end it there. I'm very thirsty. And I don't know. If you ever stream, if you ever decide to become a chess streamer, you'll just kind of know. Even if you have energy, you just know when you should end it. You get a feeling. So let's do a recap of how today's session went. It didn't go well. I got killed on rapid and blitz. It was not a good session. I'm afraid to look. How much red? A lot of red. Down 14 points. That hurts. Yeah, so I played 10 games in total, 5 rapid, 5 blitz, down 3 on rapid, down 3 on rapid, down 11 on blitz. That's going to be it for me today. If you're new to my stream, feel free to subscribe or subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one. See you next time.